Hi, soul people. I'm back with another pick a card reading, and for this time, this is going to be a reading focused into what are your persons of interest, thoughts, feelings, energy towards you at this time. You can apply this reading and these messages to anyone you are emotionally interested and invested in. It could be your partner, a crush, an ex, someone you're wondering about, even a friend. Just focus on that person, visualize that person, feel that energy, ask yourself what pile of cards is the right one for you, which one of these piles is going to give you the message that you need to hear about this person's feelings and thoughts for you, and let yourself be drawn and guided to the pile of choice. So then you can kind of get the message you're meant to. Always keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. As always, I have a sales offer available for the month of November. It's inspired in Scorpio themed season, and the reading is called Pandora Box. It's a reading that focuses on the theme of shadow magic, shadow empowerment, and what kind of shadow attributes might be unleashed during this time into your life. So again, if you would like to know more details about that special offer of the month or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, such as my Facebook and Instagram page. So let's dive into it. So, pile one, I do feel like there's a lot of action associated with your person of interest during this time, a lot of action and a lot of change. Some of you are in the path of reconciliation with an individual that could be a little bit hard to deal with. I feel like there's someone here that definitely has this temperament that might be very volatile, very prone to rash behaviors, impulsive reactions, someone that might be hard to really keep it grounded and steady with, someone that definitely has a lot of turmoil within their own energy. And I feel like this person is trying to come to terms with how to better apply the energy of thought, passion, and integrity, security, right? The reliable energy that you will look for in a partner. This person is trying to kind of blend these three energies, which is very difficult for them, to try to come to terms with a solution to work with more harmony and peace within this connection with you. There's a feeling like this person is definitely moved by your energy, is definitely very triggered by you. It's someone that can really have a lot of mixed feelings, like a lot of moodiness with them when it comes to what you bring out. But it's someone that it's not indifferent at all to you. It's someone that has definitely noticed you, has definitely seen something in you that makes them wonder, how can I break my own, barriers and issues and defenses, which seems this person also have plenty, to allow this happiness between you two to come forward. So I feel like for some of you, this is a situation where this is not someone new. This is not someone you have not yet dealt with. This is someone that has been through a lot, with whom probably you have been through a lot of ups and downs. Someone that has shown you kind of the best and the worst side of what the Knights have to offer. So the Knights are very passionate. They bring in action. They bring in something right? But they can also be very impulsive and immature. They can come in and out a lot. They can be very hard to keep it grounded, keep it steady, because they're not yet in that stage of development, which is found in the king. So the person you're interested in still has to grow a little bit more in order to provide to you that solid commitment or that solid dynamic that you would like to have. I feel like this person is still going to go through a lot of changes and a lot of transformation here to move beyond obstacles that are in the majority shown here as being self-created. So this person kind of is in their own way, or stands in their own way when it comes to coming towards you into union, coming towards you into establishing something more more sane. It could be like there's this little bit of a crazy wild ride when it comes to this person, because you bring out in them this feeling of craziness, right? This feeling of wildness, this feeling of I can't tame how I feel about you kind of vibe. So definitely there's a lot of intensity that might be actually as well very explored and expressed during this time. This person might show to you many different facets at the same time and really make you feel so confused about what the hell is going on with this person. I feel like this person is considering, with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is considering, again, how can they apply their energy to invest in a better way in this connection with you. This person is trying to be cautious in their moves, in their actions, but at the same time, they fail to keep that steadiness, their caution. I feel like at very little, right, with very little, they throw the caution to the wind, and then they rush in again with impulse. They rush in with some sort of mental energy that can even sometimes be felt as abrupt or harsh, but is more of a passionate fuel to their intentions than anything else. So what I'm saying is that if the person you're interested in says something that can be felt as aggressive or hasty, or just it could be that this person is also wanting to rush you. For some of you, rush you into sex, rush you into commitment, rush you into some sort of action or investment or situation that you might feel like you're not sure about. So it could also be that. But I'm feeling like this person might also be sometimes saying things that can come across as being aggressive or mean, and behind that is actually a lot of sexual tension that stems from passion, that it's not being lived and explored as they wanted to. But in reality, there's this feeling of this person has the issues with their own self. It's not about you, but definitely, being that you have 3 nights, you can expect change, and you can expect this person to come in. So if this is someone you have not been hearing about, if this is someone that has not been showing up, if this is someone that has not been showing anything different to their behavior, I feel like very soon you will be surprised with the type of action they'll bring into the connection, into the situation, because it feels like this person is getting very impatient. So impatience is kind of making them go to war, go to fight with you to create peace. Some of you, or perhaps this conflict has already happened, and now it's like finding the way to reconciliation or the way to make amends with conversations or actions that really disrupted the harmony that was in a relationship, or that was present in this bond. I feel like for some of you could also have a situation like this is a situation like friends with benefits, or this is someone that is, you and them are more like friends, or are in this friend zone. Or you could be a situation where also you have this 2 people kind of fighting for your attention, and it's abrasive. Basically, there's a feeling of something here being a little bit abrasive to you. I see that your happiness, and the happiness with the person you have questioned has been, you have been facing major obstacles, right? And major blocks when it comes to really finding that sunlight, really finding that sunny side of romance, that sunny side of love, that sunny side of the person also you're interested in. It's like a hard, tough road to get you there. Yeah, you know that the sun is there, but it's almost like hold by forces that um hold by forces that are a little bit out of your control, because this is about spiritual transformation as well. So there's these restrictions with this person until this person transforms spiritually to meet you at a level, I feel like at a level of decency, a level of decency that has to deal with the essence that you also, this person needs to meet you at the level of your own essence, which is much more brighter, right? Truthful, dynamic, perhaps, balanced, creative, ready, passionate, and stable than his. There's a feeling here like you've been through something already, and this person is needing to meet you, right? Is needing to level up to meet you where you have awakened, where you have discovered your purpose and your soul power. And it feels like this person is fighting with their own selves to get you, and to get to be there at that level where they need to be to kind of bring something more to the table. You can expect the person you have asked to show up but still be unstable. I feel like this person is an adventurer as well. This person does not like to keep it, this person probably dislikes routine. It dislikes situations that for them at their eyes are, stagnant, stalling, dull, boring. This is a person that hates boredom. It hates predictability. This is someone that seeks, right? Passion, adrenaline, adventures. It chases the fire. So it feels like you activate this quest for adrenaline in this person, because most likely you're able to trigger in them such a degree of opposite and different feelings fighting with each other that it's an adventure on its own to deal and manage what you bring out here in this person's awareness of how they feel towards you. But passion is definitely present, but not applied in a way that perhaps make you feel like, again, this person is yet at the level or the quality you would like his or her behavior to be. So I hope I was able to provide some insight into this reading. Now let's look at pile number 2. So, for those of you that have chosen a pile number 2, wow, this is very, very, very beautiful here. Definitely the person you were asked about is emotionally linked with you in a truthful, deep manner. Even if you're not currently relating with this person, speaking with this person, there's no doubt that the feeling and the passion that kind of defines the union and the bond and the connection you have with one another is still very, very, very strong, very present, even again if you're not currently together. It feels like this person wants to be honest about how they feel. For some of you, this person is someone like someone you already have dealt with, like an ex, or a person from your past, or someone that you probably already have some history with, where perhaps it has been just difficult to kind of have this person express the truth, like make sense of how this person feels or what truly is in their hearts. I feel like for those of you that have chosen this pile, many of you are wondering that. Many of you have been wondering, like, is this person really in love with me? Are they really interested? Are they really going to, again, make a move? Because I see that this person has not been as expressive about their feelings as you would like, and this has been causing you doubts. So for some of you have been dating this person, but this person does not open up, right? You can feel like there's something there, but again, the words, the lack of communication, the lack of direction as well, of communication into deep, conversation of how each other feel and how each other want to go here, how each other want to move forward with this has been lacking. But I do feel like this person feels like you are kind of a wish come true. So if you want to ask about, again, just the feelings they have, this person realizes that you are very special, and I feel like very unique. So something that they have probably never experienced, the type of person you are, your personality, the way you come across to them is very unique. I feel like there's this level of fascination present in the way they look at you, in the way they see how from all other options they have, which they might do, you stand out. You constantly stand out from the options they are presented with. So if you are not in a relationship with this person might have other options, but they look at you as being the one that's more that stands out from all of them, that it's prominent, because there's something special and something like a calling here. I don't know if this person has, in a way, subconsciously summoned someone like you into his or her life, but there's something about who you are that matches the frequency of truth, right? The frequency of truth of what they seek at a heart level. At a heart level, you are like their own, almost like their own, it's like you're their own pair, right? Their own image in a different person. They can see something in you that resembles themselves. And I also feel like they're very honest and loyal, committed, devoted, to explore further this love. I feel like if you are in a relationship with this person and you just have been going through some challenges, this person is loyal, this person is invested, this person only has you in their eyes, only has you in their heart, only has you in their intentions, because there's no one like you. I keep getting like there's no one like you, and nothing like this connection. You can see the Six of Cups here. So again, you go from the Nine of Cups to the Six. This is an energy of a soulmate union, a past life connection, or again, this could be a person that you have a long history with. It could be an ex. It could be someone that you have never forgotten, and neither has this person. If this is a person you're not dealing with right now, that you have not been, dealing with for some time and talking with some time, they still think about you, they still love you, they still care, they still feel connected, and I feel like they want to come forward. They want to, again, bring here some emotional honesty to the front. So things they have not been telling you, they want to definitely kind of bring that up. They could be thinking about reconciliation, they could be thinking about reaching out, they could be thinking as well of what to do with the amount of feelings they carry. I feel like this person is almost like thrown out of balance with the amount of feelings they do carry for you. And so this is like the difficulty I feel like this person might have is like, how am I going to manage this, right? How am I going to bring all of this feelings and passion and out of this world kind of connection that they feel with you? How am I going to bring this right? And make it work, and bring it in one way where you initiate a relationship, where you initiate a new direction within a connection, within a relationship, that is very inspiring. Ace of Wands. This person is so excited. This person is so uplifted by your vibration. I feel like they're definitely, emotionally and sexually very fulfilled with you. Or if this is a person you have not yet been intimate with, they definitely want that very, very, very much. This is almost like a feeling like of a perfect match, a perfect union, a perfect, blending of two into one. There's a fusion here of energies between you two that's very beautiful. I also see like this person might just be very, how can I explain? This person might have an approach to situations that differs a little bit from you when it comes to showing love. So the love language, the love actions, the way they move in love and relationships. Perhaps there are things that for you need to be said and explained, and for this person, they don't need that, right? They don't need the talk or the words or the justifications. They don't need to have the sitting down and defining. They just want to live this love every day. They just want to be by your side. They just want to enjoy this love as much as they can, as it is. So I keep getting like, for some of you, there's a feeling here like you might want this person to be more open to you, right? To be more, like, how can I say, like, almost like you want this person to be objective in love. You want this person to be objective with you. If this is a partner you are dealing with, you are in a relationship, perhaps you wish your partner to be more, more expressive, or to be more responsible. There could be a level of innocence or immaturity with your love interest. Yes, you can see them as being a little bit innocent or gullible, or not being as perhaps strong as you would like them to be in the outside. There's also some feeling here, some of you that have chosen this path, you might be concerned too much with appearances. So there's this question here of, if this is a matter of appearances, how you wish this person would look, or if you really, 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 really like and love how they are aside of that. Like taking the makeup out of the situations, taking the masks out of the situation. Do you love them? Do you want to be with them still, regardless of if on the outside they are a little bit different from your usual person of interest or your usual way of go about things? I feel like this person tests again. It tests this thing about truth and lie, authenticity versus, superficiality. Depth definitely is present. This person is very excited by you, is very attracted by you, is very much in love with you. They look at you. They look at your soul, right? And just the glimpse into your soul. And I also feel like there's almost like this inner child as well mirroring here. So it's almost like maybe both of you have had similar childhood experiences, or your inner childs are very similar, your innocent sides. And maybe this person tests you that at that level where perhaps if you have a suppressed inner child, or you're not as innocent or as free, as emotional, available and lighthearted, if you have issues there, this person could be like a reminder of that, for you to lighten up, for you to trust again in that love that exists between children, right? That is very it doesn't need justifications, right? And this person, I also feel they prove their love to you, and they want to prove their love to you in actions, okay, in gestures. You can see that this boy is offering here something. There's an emotional gesture towards the girl, and I feel like more than speaking, right, or making things as maybe some of you would like them to make at the eyes of, again, the world, or of your own, again, as well of your own judgments in relationships, this person proves their love through emotional actions and gestures, sweet gestures. I feel like this person is wanting to offer you something, is wanting you to make some sort of, perhaps this person will make you some sort of invitation to go somewhere, to do something, to relax, to just chill, or they're actually going to offer you some sort of gift. But for them, it's not about the material gift, it's about the emotional, again, the emotional mark that that gift might bring. I feel like this person just wants to have, have it all with you. I actually feel like this is a very, how do you say, like, this connection is a connection that is very complete. I'm sorry. It has a lot of what we look to in a relationship. So whichever is your scenario with this person, the feelings and the interests are not in question. I feel like that's the biggest, loudest, kind of message you take from here, is like, it's not about the feelings being in question. What I'm feeling here is like, again, there has been some sort of you and this person have come a long way, or you still have, a long way, right? This long bridge to cross when it comes to figuring out, right? Filtering, right? Discriminating what is and what is not, what's important versus what's not. And I feel like this is where you're shown as having a lot of issues, is like, you might be in a situation where you're being karmically tested as well, because it is as if you give importance sometimes to things that don't matter, again, like appearances or status or ego or whatever, and you put in question something very pure and very beautiful that exists in this relationship, or in this union, or in this connection, something that could, at the end of the day, what matters? And I feel like you're being tested, both of you are being tested in making this like wipeout of doubts, wipeout of this clouds, where you're focused fully and solely in how you feel. When something comes up with this person, you are advised to be smart. Like here, the fox, be smart, because your mind and your ego will make you believe that it's not worth it, or it's not love, or I have to give up on it, or it's almost like there's this tempering with your judgment with the situation with this person, and this person is also affected by this. So it's sometimes this person can also be doubting their own, like, almost like, is this love even possible? Is this relationship even possible? I feel like this person might question a lot, like, to God, to heaven, to the universe. Is it really possible for me to believe that I can have this? So I feel like your person is also going through doubts, not of how they feel, but if it's possible to really live such love in this reality. So I hope I was able to provide some insight with this reading. Now let's move into the third pile. So pile number 3, I do feel like for those of you that have chosen this pile, there can be definitely issues with communication coming up during this time that are interfering in the understanding and the harmony of you and another person, the person you have asked about. I feel like there are differences of, temperaments and just styles of living as well. I feel like there's some lifestyle differences, also interfering, like a gap between the way you want to live life, the way you believe is the right way to live life and love, and this person's point of view, and this person's philosophy, and this person's way might be different. And there's this sharp understanding at this time of differences more than anything. I feel like the person you asked about, again, they are aware that there are a lot of differences, and they're wondering if they can be worked through or not, if they can be reconciled in a way, or worked through in a way, compromised in a way that does not, make you or this person feel like they are sacrificing their individuality, or they're missing on things that for them are, the priority. I feel like the person you have asked about is very focused as well in work and finances, and perhaps not as much in love. I feel like this person, what is shown here, the King of Pentacles, being a male or a female figure, it could be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone, again, that is just very good and at the same time focused in material aspects. This person could have, again, not put you in this connection as a priority right now, and this could be upsetting. This could be causing some questions about the choices ahead, like the path forward, because the Two of Swords is there and is also about choices. And you can see this card, the pathways. Where are we going to go with this connection? What are we going to do? What choice are we going to make? To move forward, right? Or to leave it behind? And I feel like for those of you that are already in relationship with this person, you could feel like this is just a time where you don't get as well, with one another. There's a lack of coordination. I feel like there's a lack of where the relationship used to circulate and move well. It feels like there has been some sort of damage or some sort of issue that has taken the relationship out of balance. And I also feel at the same time, both of you are very stubborn or very, defensive when it comes to having things your way. So this person also sees you as being defensive, right? And most likely as someone they can't make themselves understood or acknowledged. I feel like this person does not feel acknowledged by you, and they wish that you would just understand them. They wish that you would just kind of hear them out by what they're saying, not by what you're wanting to hear. I feel like there's something here, like this person feels like you only hear what you want to hear and not what they are truly trying to say. At the same time, I feel like if there has been distance between you, there's communication coming from this person. I feel like communication with this oracle card, message in the bottle, is really going to happen and bring more information to the situation. So this person most likely will try to, see what's up with you. I feel like this person will come in and try to come to terms with, like, what are we going to do, right? Are we going to stay mad at each other? Are we going to make a choice, or what? Are we going to see each other or not? Are we going to move forward or not? I feel like this person, because of the King of Pentacles energy, is someone that also is pragmatic and he likes to have answers, likes to have things defined. I feel like this person is going to have a very business approach to you and to the connection. Like, now what? Now we're going to do? Just tell me what you want and I'll move on from that. So I feel like there's a percentage of you that are listening to this pile that you might be the one struggling the most with coming to terms with what to do. And this person could be just waiting, or they feel like they're just waiting for you to make up your mind if you want them or not in your life, or if you want them or not, despite the fact that they will be doing something that most likely you disagree. I feel like the person you're questioning is doing something or wanting to do something or has done something that for you is a big no, like a disagreement something you disagree with, something you maybe even you disapprove. I feel like there's some judgments. Some judgments have been interfering in how this situation works out. At the same time, I feel like this person does not want to fully let you go. This person is not fully disengaged emotionally from you, but at the same time, they're trying to figure out how can they work out this connection with you in a way that, again, it's not a constant feeling of battle. It's not a constant feeling of my way or no way, you know, because there's that vibe. Perhaps both of you are very stubborn and very inflexible, and that is being tested at this time, like inflexibility, the rigidity, right? The lack of ability to put yourself in each other's position. So I feel like the way out of this situation is really to be in the middle ground and try to put yourself in his or her position and vice versa, and invite them to also put themselves in your position. So I feel like by doing that, there's a chance of solving whatever this issue is. In other ways, I feel like this person, for some of you, this person really wants to establish a commitment. They want to establish a commitment with you, but it could be that either they don't have, again, yet what they feel like they need to have to make that move. Again, this might be a person that is more traditional than you, or just traditional in the way they approach relationships, and maybe they want to make sure like they have this good work position or good money, good solid things to offer to you first before they commit. And this might be upsetting you, the way that they are moving. It feels like weird, or feels like, you know, just not, you don't I feel like you don't understand their where they're coming from with this type of behavior. But I also feel like for others of you, this person is just more invested at this time in material matters, and they could be putting you in the connection into second, and it's just because they feel like they need to work this out first before, again, they are free and available to commit to you the way that you deserve and the way that the relationship really deserves. So I see like issues with other things that are not about the connection, interfering in the connection, that deals again with work, finances, career, home life as well, family, and the way they're managing that with you, right? The way they're putting you and that at the same in the same I feel like they're not putting you where they should. Like they're not perhaps they're not bringing you as a part of their life as you would like they're not putting you, you know, like almost like a feeling like they're not putting you in their schedule. This could be a person that tells you that it's very busy, and it might be true, but you might feel that as rejection, or you might feel that as them running. I feel like they're genuinely busy, and if they tell you that, I don't feel like they're lying, but I feel like it brings discord. Whenever this person is being truthful, it brings discord, and when you are being this truthful, it brings discord. So again, there's defensiveness that arises from just expressing how the truth is right now. I feel like this person, I feel like there's issues of abandonment as well. So I don't know if you feel neglected by how they're coming across, or if they feel neglected by you, but definitely there's a feeling of abandonment issues being triggered within this connection, and sometimes causing this type of reactions. I feel like there's a solution available. There's definitely a solution available here with these two cards, the crossroads and the key. There's a solution available that is about choice and healthy communication, right? So I feel like the way out of the situation is really to communicate with the letter, is really to speak, again, speak to be heard and hear out. hear out your partner, hear out your person of interest, hear what they have to say. If they're not, if you're not in speaking terms with this person, I feel like they need to figure out themselves first, so don't push it. They will talk to you though. They will talk to you when they're ready. They will talk to you when they figure this own inner conflict within their own beings that creates so much defensiveness to push you away. Some of you feel like your person of interest has been pushing you away, and it's an issue with their own selves. Again, they feel like probably it's too hard to integrate you in their life, and so they're acting out. But it's not the end of it. It's not the end of it. And for others of you, your partner is committed and is invested, but yes, it can be felt like you're not a priority right now, or the relationship is not a priority right now. And for others as well, it feels like your person is just very different from you, and this causes some mental barriers, because when it comes to communication, it's like you're saying something and they distort what you say, and when you do that, they also distort what you say. So it's very important to really make sure that you are communicating with as much truth, but also calmness, right? Within this moderate speech. Don't, it's almost like don't speak to attack, because when you speak to attack, the defensiveness in this person, I'm sorry, will come up. If you speak to attack, it will come up. But if you speak to meet them, right, try to reach them, they will hear you out. And vice versa, it could be that this person tries to speak with you and you feel that as being an attack, and in reality they're just trying to find a way. But it's hard. There's a block there to find the middle ground. So this connection is you're being asked to really let go of expectations and how you think some things should be. Just let the energies come together naturally. I also feel like there's a lack of natural flow that has been interfering in bringing both of you together in the state of union that you would like. So I hope I was able to provide some insight with this reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope all of you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comment section below, and also let me know what other type of topics, what type of other themes you would like to see in this pick a card reading. So yes, hopefully we'll see each other soon.